Good morning, dear children. In our second chapter, we studied some salts and their important uses in our practical life. For example, sodium chloride, NaCl. NaCl. Sodium and chlorine combines sodium chloride NaCl is formed. That is, a metal and a non-metal combines. Another example, potassium chloride KCl. Another example, calcium oxide CaO. Metal and a non-metal combines will get various compounds. So how do the combination continues? Now we are discussing about this combination. How do metals react with the non-metals? Normally we know metals are electropositive in nature. Remember the definition of metals: elements that release electrons in chemical reaction and become electropositive. They are metals. So in their outer shells there are free electrons, maybe 1 electron, 2 or 3, etc. Metals with 1 electron in the outer shell, metals with 2 electrons in the outer shell, metals with 3 electrons in the outer shell. They conduct chemical reactions and release 1 electron or 2 electrons or 3 electrons respectively. So the combination involves by the utilization of this electron. Remember the electronic configuration, that is also an important term. Sodium atomic number 11, electronic configuration 281. It has 1 electron in the outer shell. Chlorine, a non-metal, atomic number 17, electronic configuration 287. 7 electrons in the outer shell. So normally chemical reaction continues in order to fill octet state or elements with 8 electrons in the outer shell. They are considered to be having the stable state. So in order to reach the octet state, octet means having 8 electrons in the outer shell with lowest energy level and possess stability. So all the chemical reactions continue in order to attain this stability. The chemistry behind the chemical reactions is nothing else to attain stability having 8 electrons in the outer shell with the lowest energy level. So 8 electrons, the possibility may be by releasing electrons or by accepting electrons. Elements can release electrons and attain the stability with 8 electrons in the outer shell, or elements can accept electrons and also reach the octet state. In the case of sodium and chlorine, now we discussed sodium 281, chlorine 287. If sodium loses the outer 1 electron, what is the electronic configuration after the release? 2,8. Having 8 electrons in the outer shell, stable state. Okay, satisfied. In the case of chlorine, 287. If chlorine is getting 1 electron from this sodium front, after getting the electron, chlorine has the electronic configuration 2,8,8. 8 electrons in the outer shell, again stability. So sodium releases 1 electron and chlorine accepts that electron. Both sodium and chlorine are in the stable state. The compound sodium chloride is formed. So, the compound is formed by the transfer of one electron from sodium to chlorine. So, a bonding is formed between sodium and chlorine. A relationship is formed between sodium and chlorine. The bonding is through the transfer of electron from sodium to chlorine. The bonding or the attractive force that hold atoms together is called chemical bonding. If the bonding is formed by the transfer of electrons, it is called ionic bonding or electrovalent bond. Chemical bonding is nothing the force of attraction that hold atoms together as a part of a molecule, and this attractive force is attained by the sharing or by the transfer or it is with the help of dealing electrons. If the two elements deal some relations with the electrons, chemical bonding is conducting. Okay. And if the bonding is by the transfer of electrons, it is called ionic bond or electrovalent bond. Best example, sodium chloride. Many other examples are also there. See the removal. Chlorine, after getting one electron, chlorine will be with 18 electrons. If an atom loses one electron, it gains a positive charge. If an atom accepts an electron, it gains a negative charge. Okay, formation of sodium chloride visible by the transfer of electrons. See the details. So, sodium ion and chloride ions are formed, and the sodium and chloride ions are held together by the force of attraction. It is with the help of the transfer of electrons, so the bonding is called electrovalent or ionic bonding. Many examples we have to collect. Magnesium chloride, calcium oxide, aluminum chloride, etc. Many examples we have to collect, and is the formations picture representation also we need to learn. That's all today. Thank you.